What an exciting week, guys. Another week of upsets. And today we are going to cover the Game Week 7 review.
And Game Week started with Aston Villa and Brighton, which we predicted horribly wrong.
That's right. An absolute thulping from Aston Villa to Brighton. You know, interestingly, Newcastle beat Villa 5-1.
Yeah.
And then Brighton went and thrashed, Newcastle. And then again now Aston Villa thrashing, Brighton 6-1.
It's like a tri-series between them.
Seriously.
And Estupinian scored at his own net.
That's right. And a superb hat-trick from
Ollie Watkins. And that going to Red Devils, they had a horrible week.
Oh, seriously, I think they're in shackles, I'm telling you. The whole team, Amrabat starting in left-back position, Majbri, youngster starting up ahead, Marshall is in the bench, a lot of injuries, Casemiro.
What a goal that was by Anderson. What a goal.
What a goal. From a centre-back. For me, I think it'll come up. I think that is the goal of the week for me.
Highlight is not only Crystal Palace scored, even Zaha came to Old Trafford and scored against United.
That's right. I think they lost in the Champions League as well. A horrific week for Man United fans. Even Casemiro also got red card, bro.
Yeah, it's a bad week for Red Devils.
And the predictions, our guys were so confident. One of our guys said 3-0, but unfortunately, Roy Hudson.
They were all pompous about the United victory, but it didn't happen.
And then Newcastle are coming back. They're being consistent now. Another 2-0 victory. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a good goal by Almiron.
That's right. And then West Ham again winning. A good goal from Bowen.
As well as a Soucek. Yeah, both are now at 6th and 7th, I guess, in the table. And they're competing for Europa League spot. Probably they will go for Champions League spot.
And this week, Newcastle are playing at home. They just kick off to the Champions League after a long time.
Yeah. What a win for Luton. That too at away. And they disappointed Evertonians.
Calvert-Lewin scored one goal, but, again...
That wasn't fruitful enough.
That wasn't fruitful enough.
And Morris with a winner. So, 3 points to Luton. They are out of the relegation zone. So, let's see how Luton will come. Meanwhile, Gunners thumped Cherries 4-0.
Yeah, that's right. They went away. It was fairly easy for us. I think a good goal from Saka and then Ben White scoring in the final injury time. Good gesture from Odegaard to give the penalty to Havertz and, so that Havertz comes into, he's getting his confidence back. He's playing well.
Arsenal are finally putting pressure on City, I feel.
Yeah, correct. But then we lost to Lens. That was a bad week for us.
Yeah.
But again, I think
that will happen.
This will happen in the Champions League.
After winning a lot, 10 to 12 games, you have won it in a streak. So it will happen.
So that's going to happen. That's bound to happen.
Another stalemate for Brentford. They are preferring to get 1 point each time. I guess they will get 38 points end of the season.
Right. And then surprisingly, Chelsea winning away at Fulham. Armando Broja scoring a goal.
Also Mudryk.
Yeah, finally Mudryk after some 20 games, after some infinity games, I guess. But nevertheless.
And also for Chelsea fans, after 3 Premier League games, they are scoring a goal. So finally they have something to put in their goal of the month.
Yeah, finally they have Armando Broja, who is a proper number 9 coming into the game and scoring for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And also I'm eagerly waiting for our Chelsea fan to comment on this video.
We're reading your comments, bro. And the table toppers finally getting forced by Wolves.
That's right. I think the Korean guy scoring the winner, He-Chan. But really, the pick of the guy was Pedro Neto.
What a game he had.
Terrific. He put Akanji and Ake to bed literally. And then a great win for Wolves. And then Liverpool-Tottenham, what a crazy game. A double red card. I mean...
Liverpool are sticking with their nickname, the Reds.
That's right. It was a horrific decision from the referee. That should have been a goal. I think it was a great goal from Luis Diaz.
Yeah.
But unfortunately...
Nicely placed it.
Yeah, that was brilliant. But I think it was a tight game. And after they got the first red... Tottenham pushed hard and they got the win at the end with the Matip own goal.
Yeah, to be honest, Alisson, what a game he had. Or else they would have gone 3-1.
And there was another extra game, I think Luton against Burnley. Burnley winning a late winner from
What a
Burnley.
goal it was.
What a goal. I think he was a right-footed guy, but what a curler from Larson, I guess.
Yeah. And it's the first win for Company as well as Burnley. Hope this momentum continues and they get off the relegation. For me, Villains Thalpin Seagulls 6-1. Good evening to all.
What a game. I think that was electric football. Brighton had possession, but
both teams are electrifying. I am looking forward for both the teams to do well in this season.
I think last episode, one of the players to look out for was Musa Diaby, and he performed well. Watkins, hat-trick from Watkins.
Killer game, absolute killer game. What a banger it was.
Brilliant. I think for me, it was Wolves beating Man City, a huge win for Wolves. And then the Korean guy, Pep Guardiola, get his name right. Chan, the Korean guy.
Pep finally dropping points this season. It won't be an invincible season for you, Pep.
You can be a centurion, you can even win the treble, but invincibles is not for everyone.
Only Wenger does it.
Arsene Wenger.
Remember the name.
Yeah, so it was an awful decision in the Liverpool game. I don't know, the refs in the war room, they were smoking weed or... I'm not sure what they were doing.
They were high, bro. They were high.
Really, I think these guys, at least they should have stopped the game there, and then he should have reversed his decision and given the goal to Liverpool.
Yeah, where was those lines?
It was like awful moment of the week, guys. Hope the VAR is utilized well. There should be a proper set of rules, and the decisions has to favor the players. So the whole point of VAR is to get the decisions right. So if they are making mistakes, I think it is going to be costly, very costly in the Premier League.
Yeah.
What do you think was the goal of the week?
For me, the Larson curler against Luton, that was the goal of the week. You would believe that I would say Isak a penalty against...
Come on, no. I think for me, it was Joshua Anderson's goal against United. That too, a side foot goal from a centre back, right?
Yeah.
So you think that should be the goal of the week or Larson?
I believe that Anderson's goal is...
So goal of the week, Joshua Anderson, guys, against United. So moving on to preview of game week 8, let me grab my phone. I think first game is Luton against Tottenham. I'm suspecting an easy win for Tottenham. They are playing really good football. So I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for Tottenham.
I feel it will be a 3-0 victory. Son will score 2 goals. And he tap-ins.
Tap-ins from Son. Okay. Moving on, I think the next game, Chelsea versus Burnley. But Chelsea are playing away. They have a win in the last game. They have the momentum and away win.
Even Burnley has win last game, so you never know. They are also building a momentum.
That's right. So, but I feel it'll be a draw. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw between Burnley and Chelsea. What do you feel?
I feel Burnley might edge it out, a 2-1 win.
Wow. I think the comment section is open for the Chelsea fan. He's saying Burnley will edge it out, definitely. Yeah, so the next game is Bournemouth, Everton at Goodison Park. What do you feel?
It will be a most trickiest game. I feel draw, 1-1 draw.
Oh yeah, I think both the teams have not hit the ground. I mean, they're shaky here and there.
They're shaky and they're unable to score goals. That's what I can conclude.
I feel Everton will edge it. Everton will get a 2-1 win at Goodison Park. Yeah. So next game is Fulham Sheffield. Fulham are pretty good team and they're playing at home. So at the Craven Cottage, it's a very packed stadium, a closed stadium. I think they'll get a win. For me, it's going to be Fulham beating Sheffield 2-0.
Even I agree with it. Last time around, they fumbled against Chelsea. They lost it 2-0 at home. But this time around, I feel Fulham will win 2-0.
Next game is Manchester United against Brentford at home at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Tricky game for Manchester United. I think for this, we want to call our beloved United fan. Please come. So yeah, a dreadful week for you. A loss against Crystal Palace.
And dismal performance in Champions League as well.
And a red card for Casemiro. I mean,
it's going south for United.
I mean, it's not falling in place, right? That's what I feel. The whole thing, I'm not sure what you're missing, but
the whole combination, the midfielders, even the back four is shaky. Now, Varane has come back definitely, but again, Amrabat playing. Yeah, so what do you feel? Are you going to get a win against Brentford?
So first of all, it's been a bad run of games, okay, for us, and you have picked the right point here. For me, I am expecting better results going forward. This time, my result will stay a little better than the last time. It will be a 1-1 draw for United, is what I feel.
Okay, I think United will win this game definitely because Brentford have not been scoring goals. They still lack the proper number 9. And United at home, coming from a loss, I think they are going to pick up this game and win. For me, it's going to be 2-0 United.
I agree with him. For United, getting 1 point will be a good deal out of this three.
I've been jinxing a lot on total football for United, so this time around, I've just stayed.
And also Brentford, they are draw club. They like to draw.
Enough, bro.
Yeah, moving ahead, Palace against Forest at home. What do you feel?
I feel after an away win against United, they are little bit strong. They held United really well defensively, so I think they will win 2-1.
Okay. Yeah, I feel the same. I think they are a defensively good team. They are well-drilled team from Roy Hodgson. Only the front, number 9, is lacking for them. Edward has to get the goals. I think even Crystal Palace will win 2-1 for them. Next game, a superb game. Brighton against Liverpool.
Wait a minute. We have another fan, Liverpool fan, coming in.
The Reds, please come in. It was a dreadful week again. Double red card for you. Jota going away. And Curtis Jones a red card.
How many red cards this season, bro?
5, I think.
Yeah.
What do you feel? Again, a tough game against Brighton. Away game. What do you feel?
I feel even with the 9 men down, 9 men playing, so they were still able to manage pretty well. Defensive wise, which is actually a concern for Liverpool in past so many years. Because they are always an attacking team, not a defensive. So
Even with 10 men, they still attacked a lot. Yeah.
Even with 10, they still attack. Even that is evident in this Premier League itself. With I think 2 matches where they were 10 down within half an hour, but still they managed to win a game and draw a game against Chelsea. So I hope they will definitely give a fight in this fixture, away fixture, and I'm expecting a 3-1 victory over Brighton.
For me, I think, yes, Brighton also an open football like Liverpool, a lot of attacking prowess. So it's going to be a 2-2 for me.
Okay. It's gonna be a goals galore. I feel it's gonna be 3-3.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Another great game to watch out for, West Ham against Newcastle. 7th versus 8th. What do you think?
I feel West Ham will win it 3-1. Bowen will score again.
I feel Newcastle will win this time. Newcastle have Isak and Almiron coming into the squad. They're playing really well. And I feel it's going to be a 2-1 win for Newcastle.
No, for me it's personal. Moyes is managing West Ham. He's an ex-Sunderland manager. So I want 3-1 victory for West Ham.
By the way, guys, this guy is a Sunderland fan. I don't even know why this guy is sitting here in a Premier League show. Another game, Wolves against Villa.
Wolves what a victory against City, and Villa thalpin victory against Brighton.
It's going to be an exciting game at Molineux, but I think Unai Emery is going to have the win now. Again, it's going to be a brace from Ole Watkins. 2-0 Aston Villa. What do you think?
I second your thought. I also feel 2-0 Villa. It's gonna be again a good evening. He will have a good laugh.
I mean, Craig Dawson is still playing centre back for Wolves. After Connor Cody left, I don't know. They have not made any centre back signings.
We cannot complain. Despite all of this, they have got 3 points against the City.
Let's see what
Then
happens.
the big game of the week. Arsenal against Man City, the top 1 and 2.
Master against the Pupil.
We have an Arsenal fan. Please come.
Guys, how's it been?
A great win against Bournemouth, but midweek we
was
disastrous and Saka limping off as
Limping
well.
off.
What do you think? What do you think against City? A big game, and Saka has to play. He's our go-to man. What do you think?
Should Arteta have taken that risk? I don't think so. Against Lens, especially, I don't think so. Arteta should have taken the risk. But I understand Arteta's point of view. It is a Champions League game. You want to win Champions League. You want to at least compete in Champions League.
Yeah.
Let's not say win Champions League. That's going a step too ahead. But yeah, so the attitude is correct. But maybe you should have been a little bit more smarter and like preserved Saka for the City game.
You meant conservative approach.
Not conservative approach, being a smarter approach. If there are alternative players, because it is Lens. I agree, Lens beat us still. But still, I am looking forward to the City game. We've been unsuccessful. I think the last time we won there, it was when Giroud was playing.
That's
I
right.
remember Giroud
That's
with the
right.
header,
With the header.
beating company in the air.
Right.
I hope that was Wenger era.
Wenger era.
Wenger era is gone, and
Good evening
Emery era is gone.
the evening era is over. And then we had interim manager in Freddie Ljungberg, and then Arteta's third year now. So it is going to be an exciting game. I am going to be bullish here. I'm going to stick my neck out, and I'm going to say 2-1. We are going to pip Man City.
Great. I mean, even me, I'm also an Arsenal fan. I think we will win this 2-0. 2-0 Arsenal. What do you think, Shreyas?
It's gonna be a tight game, but Master will come over the Pupil, and it's gonna be 3-1.
Okay, so who will be the players to watch out for in game week 8?
For me, players to watch out is one is Mitoma. After getting thumped by Aston Villa, I guess he will come back and score 1 or 2 goals against LiVARpool. Apart from that, from United, I want to see first goal from Højlund.
Oh, first goal in the Premier League for him. For me, Rashford, he will come back and he will score a brace. He's going to be the man to watch out for United.
Okay.
And obviously, the big game, Arsenal against City, Jesus. I want Jesus to start and score those 2 goals that I predicted. Thank you guys. Hoping for a great game week. Like, share, and subscribe.
And hit the bell icon.
Let's go, Fundamentals!